Hello, everybody. How many people we got? 61 people now live. Hi, baby. Oh, so cute. My cat really wants to go out. She's like crying right now at the door. I already let you out. I put you on a leash and harness today. Cute kid. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I just decided to come on here live right now because later I'm going out. It's a drinking night, so going live today. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hi, baby. Oh, cutie. Hold on. Cutie. Oh, her name's Willow. Hi, baby. I know you just want to go out. Oh. Okay, guys, just so you know, my phone is at like 24%, so I just wanted, and I know I could just bring my charger out here, but like, I don't know where to plug it in, so, I'm just gonna answer some of your questions and what you want me to talk about. I see a lot of you saying that I should react to certain things, so some of you wanted me to react to that Princess Park stuff, and I did already react to that in my last video. So most of you who watched the video already know my thoughts about that. I was saying that, you know, even if it is a coincidence, that's a pretty hardcore coincidence. I mean, if all of that is true... Oh, my phone's going off. If all of that is true, like, I mean... what are the chances, you know? But I explained that in my video. Oh my god, stop messaging me. But what was it be? So yeah, more stuff has happened sort of in the fandom since I made a video, and I want to make a video on this stuff, but as you guys know, I'm going to be starting a new job soon. So I'm going to really try to make videos before that happens, because that's when I'm going to be really busy with my life. So basically, even though in my videos I report on a lot of like Harry and Louis news, we did get some Liam news as well. If you guys follow a lot of what Liam does. So he has a girlfriend named, is it Maya or Maya? I think I think there was rumors of that, like, he dated her before, or was at least seeing her like months ago, because I remember like hearing that name before. But yeah, he's with her, like, if you guys saw his recent Instagram post, and he also just came out with a new song, and I think it's really good. So, like, it's like Liam's typical genre, like pop, hip-hop kind of sound. So I really like it. Do you guys like Liam's new song? And also, not only about his song, but for like the promo of his song and stuff, we got pictures of Liam. And there was one that really made me freak out, like that picture of Liam, like, naked. It was like literally a bee near me. Ew, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Okay, I didn't want to get stung, sorry. But yeah. Oh yeah, so basically what I was talking about, sorry, I got distracted. That picture, I know, like, we got a few pictures of Liam, but just that one picture of him with, like, absolutely nothing on, and him just sitting there, like, his whole, like, just abs out, nothing on. Actually, I think he was standing. You guys know what picture it is. It's like that black and white one, but goddamn. Some of you were like, hair tip, Sam. I mean, honestly, I kind of, like, woke up with it coming down. I also washed my hair, so there you go. I put a bandana in, and it's just down. Decided to put on some, like, eyeliner today. So, we up in this bitch. Hi, baby! Someone says, where are you at the moment? I'm in my backyard. It's really sunny out, so I'm trying to get some sun other than my usual light that I get from my computer screen. Love the shirt. Thank you. Yeah, I got it from a band that came to my college last year, and it's their merch, so they're pretty good. So
Well, let's take a look at that.
the eyeliner looks good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, usually I don't do eye stuff, but I was like, so I put some eyeliner on and smudged it, and then some eyeshadow, a little bit of like brown mascara or whatever. I don't know, just went with my look today, because tonight I'm doing like a whole like brewsicle thing that they call it. It's where everyone pedals and you go to like these different bar stops, and like 4 different ones, and you just drink at each one. I wish the drinks were paid for, but they're not. So that should be fun. It starts at 7, and then I'm going out to dinner before then. So yep. Yeah, you guys keep saying hair tips. Give me hair tips. Well, it depends on the texture of your hair and what type of hair you have. I can't give you hair tips because we probably have different hair, or maybe we don't, I don't know. But for me, I don't know, like, I kind of just, like, my hair's naturally straight, so I kind of just woke up with it, like, I kind of just brushed it down, and then I just put a little, like, spritz of product in it. Like, I have some, like, hairspray, so I just went, then kind of, like, rustled with it. And then I just put my bandana in and just kind of like let it down. I don't know. It was pretty easy to do. My hair kind of decides what it wants to do, so sometimes it's hard. Who is talking to me? Whatever. You know what? I think I'm in a group chat. That's probably why. How was your day? Good. It's only like 2 something here. So my day's not done yet. You know, I'm gonna silence this bitch. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
And not like bitch as a person, but I'm at the chat. Hello. This person's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
It sounds like it's our new
Kisses.
compensation plan that's only covering 50%. Oh.
Stop spamming. What's your favorite food? I would say, I'll probably say pizza. I don't know, that's like so basic to say, but probably pizza. It's so weird, like I like every food. It's hard to decide. Liam says some members from One Direction don't keep in touch with him, or band members. What do you think of that? Probably Harry. Or do you think he will join 1D? Yeah, I mean, recently Liam did this video or this interview where he was talking about like members of One Direction that he still talks to, or like how much he talks with them and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, nothing seemed negative to me. If anything, the boys have kind of said the same stuff like each time they've done an interview when asked about each other. It's been like, yeah, we keep in touch, or I might talk to this bandmate the most, or, you know, like stuff like that. And they've talked about missing the band and like loving that part of their life. And I remember Louis answered a question like this before, and he was just like, you know, we're all enjoying our solo stuff right now, and we're not ready to like get back, but they're not opposed to it or anything. So I don't know why those rumors like keep coming up and stuff. Because honestly, I don't think there's any hostility in the band. Did you see that Harry had taking pics with that chick who grabbed his crotch? He obviously recognized her and was uncomfortable. Oh, really? I mean, I know of that incident. I don't know who did that. But yeah, I mean, he should be uncomfortable. Like, that'd make anyone uncomfortable. But yeah, also guys, speaking of Harry, I posted the pictures on my Instagram account, but did you guys see like those new pictures of Harry, like his whole outfit and stuff? I was shook. Like before, I was a little hesitant about how Harry's new hair looked. You know how it kind of looks like Louis'. Like obviously I love it. It's Harry, so I'm gonna love it. But like, at the same time, I wasn't sure about it. Like how his hair looked down with all the facial hair. But the recent pictures I saw of Harry looked pretty good. So, I really liked how he looks recently. Yeah, you look good. Thank you. Oh, she's just sitting by the window. Hi, baby. Alright. It's getting hot. I'm gonna walk around. Again, like, my phone's at... Okay, my phone's at 16%, so I'm gonna try to, like, stop the chat before my phone dies, so I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna do that. But yeah, right now, my boyfriend Chandler, he's at work, so he'll probably watch this live when he's done with work, which will be way later. He probably doesn't even know I'm, like, making a live right now. But I was gonna say, like, if he wasn't working tonight, I probably would have invited him to the brew that we're going to tonight. Because my brother's girlfriend is going too, so he probably would have came with us. Because, you know, he likes that kind of stuff. So, I hope I'm brave like you and confess to my parents about my sexuality. Oh, I hope you do too. I mean, it's a process. Like, there's no, like, right time to come out to anybody. You know, first of all, you don't have to even come out if you don't want to. You know, you could just like a person, date a person, and that's it. Or you can choose to come out whenever you feel comfortable and safe. Like, I hope you don't feel pressure to. And I hope, like, me saying something to my parents doesn't make you feel like you have to. But of course, if it inspired you, that's cool. So. This person's like, you have a boyfriend? Wait, I thought you were gay. Okay, so this is what I didn't say to the internet yet, because I feel like when it comes to my personal life, I don't really say too much about it, and I don't feel like I want to say too much about my personal life. Like, so here's basically how I'll say it, because I wasn't planning on, like, saying this to the internet, but how I kind of view it is, like, I can't say that I'm a lesbian if I don't truly, like, identify fully in the female box. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I were a lesbian, which means a woman liking only girls, that doesn't match up with my identity. Like, my boyfriend, if you guys didn't know, he's trans, so he was a female and he's transitioning into a male. He's FTM, he's a trans male. So, you know, I've just found that, like, I like someone, they so happen to be transitioning into male, I like them, you know, and that's just how it is. So once I found out that, like, you know, like, I really like this person, I'm just like, I identify as queer. So I don't identify as a lesbian, I identify as queer, and also for that, because I don't identify fully in the female box, I can't be a lesbian, you know, so that's why I identify as queer. So my sexuality is queer because I'm dating someone who's trans, and in terms of my gender, I identify as, like, gender non-conforming. So hopefully that clears it up. If that's confusing, it's okay. Like, I'm not saying you guys have to, like, fully understand it. I hope you guys don't think, like, I lied to you, because sexuality is a spectrum and sometimes it changes and you figure out yourself. So, you know, at that time, I thought I had myself fully figured out, and I'm still figuring out myself, but that's how I feel comfortable right now in identifying. So, again, sorry if it's confusing or, like, you don't understand it, but that's me. So, that's it. So, but thank you for asking, because I could understand why it would be confusing, like, if I told the internet something before and now it's changed. So, thank you for asking. This person says, I firmly believe that you fall in love with a person and a gender shouldn't matter. Love is love. Why limit your options because of something as dumb as gender? Yeah, exactly. Like, I liked a person, and, like, we met up. His name's Chandler. And, you know, I met him before he transitioned. So like he's still a guy. He was still a guy when I met him, but he was like preteen. And then as I've been with him, he's been almost 2 months on testosterone. So, but yeah, good times. We're taking it slow. This person's like, "What's up? This is deep. Love you." Is it deep? I mean, I guess. I think gender and sexuality for most part is very fluid, but a lot refuse to admit it. Yeah, exactly. Like, nothing's black and white. Like, nowadays, I hope people start to accept that nothing is just black or white. Sexuality isn't black and white. Gender's not black and white. Like, everything is pretty much a spectrum. Like, when it comes to all those other labels, like, you know, there can be some differing opinions and debates and stuff about that, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, labels are nice to have because you know kind of where you fit in, I guess, but you don't need to really have a label either. Labels are just made up by society, but how you feel inside is real, you know. It's hard to explain. I can't really explain like the feeling or like what things are or like I just know me. Like I know myself and I can't speak for anyone else, you know. So, you know, people have different experiences with gender. So your experience with gender is probably different than mine, or your experience with sexual orientation is probably different than mine. So that's just how it works. This is 12. He is biologically male, but he spends half his time wearing girl clothes and makeup, and I am so proud that my daughter and the kids in her school don't think twice about it. That's really good. I mean, I just think it means people are more open-minded, and, you know, if someone's comfortable dressing the way they want, that's cool. I just hope that people do notice that gender expression is different than gender identity. Like, just because a male dresses in a more feminine way or a female in a more masculine way, it doesn't mean you're a different gender. You know, that's just gender expression, you know. So you really never know until you meet the person or ask them, you know. You could get a really, like, masculine woman and she might just be gay, or she just might be a woman, or she might not identify as a female. Like, you don't know someone's life or someone's experience until you really get to know them, and you know, that's why you can't assume. But obviously no one's gonna know just by like walking down the street. This person says being trans is expensive. Hell yeah, it is. Just from the knowledge I know about it, the people I follow, and from having a boyfriend who's trans, yeah, it's fucking expensive, and no one wants to go through that shit. That's even more reason why being trans is not a choice. Not that anybody thought that. And it's more proof that, like, no one would just want to be trans, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hella expensive. Like for people who just want top surgery, like people who need it, like it's freaking $10,000, and you got to put your life on the line for that. Like, most people want to just buy a house or like buy an apartment, and they have all these expenses that are pretty typical, but you have to like postpone all that stuff to pay for a top surgery, or if you even want a top surgery or whatever you want. And yeah, and then going along with all the support that you might get or you might not get, and also having a name change legally is a lot of money too. Like, there's just a lot that goes into it, like especially like changing your name and like making phone calls and stuff and making things legal. I don't know, but that's why I'm really proud of him. I'm like extremely proud of him, and I'm just by his side to support him. And even though I'm going through like similar things, I'm not on his same journey. He has his own journey, I have my own journey, and I'm still figuring myself out. I don't know what I want to do yet. I really have to. I'm just focusing on me right now. You know, I just got a job. I'm enjoying my life with him, and you know, like different things like that. So I'm just I'm sorting out my priorities. I'm not trying to think too much about it right now. Like, oh, should I change my name legally? Should I go do this? Like, no, I don't need to figure all that out yet. I'm still young. All that costs money. So I'm just focusing on starting a job now, and, you know, priorities, and making sure I still have time for him and my family and friends and all that. So, you know, you don't want to jump into anything because you might make mistakes. This person says, I'm not going to pretend to understand how trans works. There's a lot of nuance to it, and it's different to everyone. But I just feel like everyone should be comfortable doing what makes them happy. Exactly. Like, not everyone's going to understand trans or any gender stuff like 100%. I think people just want to be supported and happy and comfortable and all that. So we're not saying that you got to go understand everything that has to do with gender, but people don't have to be an asshole either. This person says, I think that now in this day, you should respect everyone, whatever gender that person is or has, because I have people in my family that don't respect me because I'm bi, but you know what, I don't care anymore. And that's good. I think just in general, you can't have anyone support you unless you support yourself. I know that's like a cliche, like love yourself before anybody else can, but it's really true. Like once you kind of stop caring like whatever's think and you're 100% confident in what you are, you're not really going to care like if someone doesn't, because you have yourself, and that's like a lot stronger than what another person might say. Like, yeah, I know it's harder with family, because if your family's your like support system, it's really hard when your family's like, oh, like I don't support that like sexuality or gender or whatever. But it's a whole hell of a lot easier when you support yourself first. That's kind of what I'm learning. And also, you know, if your family doesn't accept you, you find people who do along the way. You find more supportive people, and those friends or support networks can become your actual family. That's if your real family doesn't show that. So, you know, there's always pros that can come from it. This person says, I haven't come out as bi to my parents and I'm scared to do so, but I don't know what to do. Again, as I said, you can take your time with it. If you say you're scared to do it, then maybe it means you're not ready for it. So you don't have to. You have to feel like you're in a safe environment. So if you're still getting 100% support from your family in the house you live in, and you're afraid that will be compromised if you come out, then don't do it yet. Maybe wait until you feel absolutely comfortable and you're in a safe place to do so. Like, make sure, you know, this is a kind of like a big example here, but like make sure that you're not going to get kicked out of the house, because then you won't know where to live. So just make sure you always have like a backup plan if you're going to do something like that. I think this person says, I think nobody should need a definition or word for sexuality. I mean, you are just you. Why everything needs a word, or why is it important to have a word? I basically agree with that, like 80%, but then the other 20% of me says, like, I think it is important to like have a label when you first come out or when you're discovering yourself. And I say that because when you already feel confused and lost about who you are, it's nice to kind of know that there's a word for something, so you kind of feel placed. You know, you're like, oh, this is what this is. Other people define as this too. This is normal. And I've now found what this is and what it says, and I feel a lot more comfortable with myself. Whereas if you're already lost and confused and there's no label for it, you feel more lost in a sense. So I agree, like, people don't really need like you don't have to have a label, and you don't have to continue identifying with a label, but I think it kind of just helps people when they start out. Yeah, it's like comforting in a sense, and you almost feel like you belong to a certain community. But, you know, of course, when you find out that label, you don't have to continue using it. Like, I don't know, people identify in different ways, and choose who they come out to, and people choose how they identify to certain people. So there's like a whole lot of gray area to it. Like, you can choose to come out to your friends, but not your parents. You know, it's all your choice who you want to do to it to. Yeah, so some of you are saying that you're either confused about your sexuality, or that you're blessed to live in a place where people accept sexuality and all that, or you're at a point where you're still figuring out who you are. and you don't care anymore. Some stuff like that. So, you know, I think it all proves that we're all like in the same boat here. Even if some of us are farther than others in our journey, we're still kind of like on the same level playing field here. Like, we all go through it, but others just end up at different points in their journey. So, you know. Also, my phone's at 5%, guys. So, this could die pretty quickly, and I don't want this to just like end. Like, so, I might come live later or maybe another day, but I just wanted to do this literally to say hi. Don't worry, I will come out with another video for you guys on YouTube about the latest news, obviously, because there is more news, like I said in the beginning. So if you guys have any more questions about Louis or Harry or the fandom, that will all be discussed in my next video, and I'll let you guys know when that will be out. So we'll do all that. But I'm just looking at your last responses. Bye. I'm just saying goodbye to everybody. Okay, bye.